Basketball fans, now, right now, go down in the chat. Go down. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. Do it now. Before we go, I'm not going to move until you go do it now. Go ahead. Like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. All right. A little follow-up from last night's picks. Dylan Harper, we were successful. He had 20 points plus rebounds. But we did not cash out last night only because chat did not play. Okay, moving right on to tonight's picks. We have 3 of these props. Let me explain them. 1 is pure distribution suppression. 1 is momentum riding a rising usage curve. And 1 is structural separation with sharp angle. If you size them equally, you're not thinking in probabilities. Also, if you value edges over emotion, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Drop your strongest lean in the comment section. Full board lives in the stand store below. Let's get into it. All right. Clint Capella, he's been sitting on your screen. I know you've been studying him. I picked this one. I think this is going to be a good one. Under 5.5 rebounds. Let's start with the tension. Let's start with the 99% of the money is on the over. And the line hasn't moved. That's resistance. Okay? Now, before we talk stats, let's address the real risk here. Minutes. Rotation volatility, foul trouble, random 30-minute spike. If he suddenly plays extended run, 6 rebounds become very reachable. That's the volatility lane. Now, let's zoom into the current distribution. Not old Capella. All right. Last 5, 100% under. Last 10, 90% under. Last 20, season median is 4. 4 rebounds, all right? The line is 5.5. Most outcomes are clustering 3 to 6. That's not variance. That's roll compression. He is not the primary rebounding hub in this rotation. Multiple 1 through 3 rebound games exist in the sample. Public exposure. Public exposure is the narrative driven. Name value maybe, and his past production. All right? Distribution says otherwise. All right, you've been watching my videos, you know what segment it is. What am I missing? All right? Overtime. Weird rotation shifts. One of those rare 7, 9-ish rebound spikes. All tail outcomes. At 5.5, you're pricing him above his true center. So, my position in this thing, under 5.5 rebounds. Because it's structural suppression plus a contrarian leverage. The biggest risk, once again, minute spikes. All right, let's hop into it. Let's go over here to Desmond Bain. He's been featured a lot on my segments. He's a popular guy. All right. Let's start with the imbalance. Heavy over money. Lines at 23.5. That's not automatic confirmation. That's crowding risk. So before we say overconfidently, we examine structure. All right? So, points plus assists over 23.5. Last 5, 80%. Last 10, still around 80%. Zoom out more, we drop to 65%. But what do we have? You know, the latest and greatest, he's well above 65. He's 80. Okay? The median nearly 4 points above this line. The season median is 24. So, even baseline production slightly clears 23.5. The ceiling The ceiling expansion is real. We're seeing 30 plus points and assists more frequently. Assist floor living in the 4 to 6 band. Scoring ceiling comfortably 30 plus in high usage scripts. Now, let's introduce the friction. What's making this so difficult, right? Houston slows pace. Blowout risk reduces 4/4 minutes. Assist variance always exist. If this ticks to 24.5, the edge compresses quickly. At 23.5, you're still inside the last 10, the cluster band. Okay? So, what am I missing? Usage regression, late lineup shifts, if possible, true slowdown script. Those are real. But at current number, the distribution will support the over. So, my position, over 23.5 points and assists. It's classified as a medium plus a cluster above threshold, and the risk is the usage plus the crowding. All right, so quick reset. This is the type of number you anchor when building on PrizePicks. Role-based suppression. Full slate structure in a standstill. Compare numbers before committing exposure. I track everything publicly through Pikkit. Now, we want to get to Mr. Jalen Green. All right? Lead with alignment. Sharp money leaning under. This isn't public fade. This is structural positioning. Now, zoom into the math. Let's go. All right, last 10. There we go, 90%. Okay. Under 23.5 points and assists. Last 20, 85%. The season median is around 14. The line is 23.5. That's nearly a 9 to 10 point gap from true center. The last 5 average only sits around 18 to 19. To lose this, you need upper decline output. This is 137 points assists outlier in the sample. The single game inflates perception. Remove the tail, and most outcomes cluster 10 to 18. So, what am I missing? Extreme shooting spike, assist explosion, extended competitive minutes, sudden role expansion, all tail events. At 23.5, you are pricing him like a consistent 25 point plus points and rebound player. Distribution says he isn't. My position, under 23.5 points and assists. It's categorized as heavy structural under. And the risk, the ceiling outliner. All right, so Capella, roll compression with public over imbalance. Bane, momentum supported but crowded. Green, massive structural separation with sharp alignment. Strongest structural edge, Jalen Green. Clearest contrarian leverage, Capella. Most sensitive to regression, Bane. Different buckets, different sizes. Anchor structure separation first. Layer suppression second. Size momentum appropriately. No emotion, no chasing spikes, just distribution versus price. Full breakdown is in the stand store. Use Pikkit with integrity. Compare numbers, track results. Drop your strongest, lean. Subscribe for disciplined breakdowns. Execute intelligently. Less cash.